Talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. Avdia is out there with Donovan Clingan. And it's Holiday in at the point. Now, here's Avdia. Clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Sharp. Here's Clingan. There's the triple. And Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist by Clingan. Holiday's got 5.
Look, Holiday makes more than enough of those to keep the defense honest.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here we go. Fast break from Morant's got it.
Well, credit Caldwell Pope, an adept defender. Knows when he should look to take chances on that end and turns it into transition points.
Back to Holiday. Here's Avdia. And the Trailblazers another 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
Here's Holiday. Following the basket by John Morant. Back to Thibault. Portland moving the ball around. Outside Holiday. Takes the 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? You give Morant about an 11 there?
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. Good to see him being effective off the ball.
And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Holiday finds Avdia. Here's Sharp. Pass to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Right side, Avdia. Now, here's Sharp.
That's a good contest from Caldwell Pope. He is a very good wing defender, moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
For Portland, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to Sharp. Now Holiday. And here's Sharp. And here's Avdia, guarded by Jackson. To the inside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love how hard Clingan works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Edey with a screen on Holiday. Holiday against Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers.
What? Done.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Now, here's Thibault. Back to Sharp. Here's Avdia. Hits the three-point bomb. Avdia's got 6 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Jackson against Avdia. Back to Jackson. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, quick feet get Caldwell Pope straight to his bucket.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Coach, I know you're familiar with Caldwell Pope's game from coaching him early in his career.
Yeah, look, Kevin, and he's just continued to get better and better. And like most veteran guys, he's just gotten smarter with the experience that he has. This is a guy who plays with great energy. He's in great shape, and he is tough as heck and is not going to make many mistakes.
Moran finds Caldwell Pope from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
Well, he shoots a solid clip from deep. Caldwell Pope took advantage.
Outside, Avdia. Thibault, the pass to Holiday. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And another 3 for Portland.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Outside Jackson. Pope loose, taken away by Holiday. Avdia on the wing. Back to Holiday. Avdia with a screen for Holiday. Pass to Thibault. 4 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Here's Klingon. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Nice quick shot from Holiday. Not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
In the center of things, Morant.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Holiday kicks to Thibault. Pass to Holiday. Avdia. Back to Holiday. Takes a 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Well, Holiday likes showing off his range. Good looking 3-ball there.
And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Islo to head their program. Staying after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
It's sent back by Edey. Morant with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Edey with a screen on Holiday. A 3 from Morant. No good. Only a second miss and 10 attempts from the floor. Thibault on the wing. Here's Klingon. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Klingon's got his second bucket of the game to go. You've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Thibault on the wing. Pass to Avdia. And Sharp has it in the corner. Now, here's Thibault. And Holiday kicks to Avdia. Puts up a three. Edie with the rebound. Morant scanning the floor. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Santi Aldama is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Ty Jerome. Then it's Jalen Well. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Up again. Grant outside. Henderson, no one around him. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Well, we know he can hit those. For Henderson, it's all about becoming more reliable out there.
And he's off on his first shot of the game. Portland trailing here. And as his career has progressed, Dan, Jeremy Grant becoming a more offensively focused point.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I think that Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that got his early playing time in the league with defense, energy, and effort. And as he got more playing time, that allowed him to develop his offensive skills. And now he is a very good scorer on top of what he gives you on the defensive end. Granted, a bit of a hurry there. No problem.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Number 2, first personal foul. First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Back to Lillard. In the corner, Kamara with it. Shot clock at 5. Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. No good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And he jams it with authority.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Lillard. Still yet to score. In the corner, Henderson with it. Lillard finds Kamara. Buries the long-range jumper. Kamara's got the game tied up here for Portland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Portland with the ball, following the score by Memphis. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Back to Lillard. In the corner, Kamara with it. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Kamara's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Trailblazers. The 3. The rebound by Grant. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Lillard. And they pick up 2. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Portland leading by 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
The tray. And another 3 for Portland.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Here's Aldama. Cranes the three-pointer.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Lillard from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got the lead up to 6 now for Portland. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Kamare. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Henderson. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 3 assists in the game.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And that's it. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Second personal foul.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, the wingman is Sharp and Feibel. Avdia is out there with Donovan Clingan. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Pass to Avdia. Feibel for 3. And the rejection by Jackson. And so here's Memphis. Jackson a screen on Holiday. Jackson in the corner. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Grizzlies. Trailblazers leading by 3. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Using the speed that time, Caldwell Pope got out ahead of the defense to finish off the break.
Holiday dishes to Avdia. Inside, Edey with the steal. Up top, Morant, guarded by Holiday. Morant outside. Morant downhill, and Morant throws it down.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on it.
Clingan at the elbow. Pass to Sharp. Here's Holiday. Back to Feibel. 6 to shoot. Now Sharp. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Well, it's almost impossible to stay in front of Morant. He's just so quick on the drive.
Now Avdia. Shaden Sharp with the tip. No good. Had a chance to end the run right there. Here's Jackson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Edey with a screen for Caldwell Pope. The long shot, no good. Trailblazers trail by 3, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Avdia outside. Now Sharp. Holiday. The 3 doesn't go. Caldwell Pope outside. Stolen by Holiday. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter of this one. From about 16. And it misses.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Knocks down the three.
Yeah, you know, when Morant's hitting from out there, he becomes unstoppable.
Of the eye. Misses the three. Memphis leading by 6. Morant fires. A three ball by Morant.
Well, they keep going to it, and he keeps delivering.
Holiday against Caldwell Pope. And he can't stop the runners. That misses. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Edie outside. Now Morant from deep. Cleared away by Avdia. Holiday. Down he goes for 3.
Biggest play of the night. Holiday not shy in the moment.
Now here's Morant. 29 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And it misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Morant there for the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Oh, look at that!
Unbelievable.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Buries the deep ball. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.
tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Jamal Murray out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that's Morant for you. Not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Murray against Morant. Murray passes to Jokic, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
Murray against Morant. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Gordon. Now Jokic. The rebound by Edey. From deep, Morant. Edey finds Jackson. Now Morant. The 3. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
Murray scanning the floor. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Edey. Jackson with it. Checked by Murray. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Now here's Edey. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Yep, count it. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
There isn't a single move that Ja can't pull off. The floater's no problem for him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with this plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Denver needs to get off a shot. And that one's long.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Caldwell Pope with it. Checked by Gordon. Pass to Morant. They swipe it. Inside to stop the drought. Stolen by Jackson. Gordon against Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Screen by Edey. Here's Morant. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Murray. Pass to Watson. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. The offensive rebound. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Johnson passes to Murray. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Hits the trifecta.
If you're the defense, you've got to do better on Murray. I mean, even from way downtown, he's pretty accurate.
Watson with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 8. Jokic with it. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Morant surveying the floor. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 8 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
It's all about the offensive boards. I mean, there's just a statement about toughness, trying to demoralize your opponent by outworking them, out-hustling them.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in at the 3. And the shot goes in. Jokic has gotten his second bucket.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. 3 on the clock. Jackson gets the bucket.
And there's something to be said about clock awareness. Jackson Jr. keeping an eye on it.
Nuggets trail by 6. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Greg.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. Clark is checked in for Memphis. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Jokic. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Jokic has got 9 points.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
Now Morant. To the paint. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Here's Jackson. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Jokic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 13.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Outside Brown. Gordon with a screen on Caldwell Pope. The drive by Brown. And that one is hammered home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Edie's checked in. Brown finds Murray. Back to Brown. Denver moving it around. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ja slithers his way in from the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jokic against Jackson. Gordon outside. The 3 is up. The rebound by Edie. Jackson for 3. The shot that time not on target. Here's Watson. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans have one stop.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Nikola Jokic, what a contribution.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
We've got Brandon Clark, Jalen Wells out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Ty Jerome. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Right side Wells, 3-pointer, knocks down the triple. Wells has got his first 3 points of the game. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
And so it's Memphis with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. Aldama outside. Kicks it out to Clark. Good on the shot. Clark's got his second basket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Here's Clark. Banked it in off the glass. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Hardaway. Driving to the basket. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Outside, Brown. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Brown. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Deflects the pass. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Brown passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Nuggets trail by 6. Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Hardaway, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Hardaway Jr., guys, doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
And he drives in, and they pick up 2. 7 points in the game. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Pass to Brown. Five on the clock. Here's Valanciunas, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Valanciunas has got 12 points in just the second half. Aldama outside. The 3 ball. They grab their own miss. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of them the entire way.
Yep, that one goes. Hardaway's got 6.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
And the bucket is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. Pass to Valanciunas. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis's coach was giving to his team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Johnson is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. Here's Morant. Morant bullies his way in for the bucket.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Morant. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
From deep, Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Minutes gone by here in the fourth. He's off on the layup. Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Watson. Takes a 3. Morant pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Murray against Morant. Throw it down, Nikola.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he was really in a good flow that time. Saw the opening, let the play evolve a bit, and then boom, boom.
Morant against Gordon. Now Jackson, take it away.
2 minutes remaining with the game.
Jokic. Oh! What a hammer! Oh, man! Powers it down.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Caldwell Pope against Murray. Bucket is good!
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big-time shot there.
Outside Morant. They set the pick. Jokic pulls it down.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Gordon, and they go to the intentional foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr. goes personal foul. Second team foul.
Trailing by 5. Outside Murray, and stolen by Morant.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction. That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style.
Morant against Murray. He takes it in. Jokic! No good from 3. Here's Jackson. Jacks up a 3. And he nails it.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Shoots a 3. Up again. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 19-footer is good. Poke loose. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Can't get the 3. And so the Grizzlies take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
So the Nuggets win the tip. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. Here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. Murray dishes to Watson. Just 5 to shoot. Lob pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Thibault. Holiday against Murray. Holiday, the pass to Avdia. Count that one.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick the poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Avdia with a screen for Holiday. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Jim, walk me down the Donovan Clingan pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
Now, here's Watson, following the miss by Denny Avdia. Watson's shot is off. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Avdia. Back to Holiday. Down low. Avdia can't hit.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Pass to Avdia. Now Sharp. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Murray.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Tipped away. Stolen by Holiday. Thibault for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Jokic with the screen on Holiday. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
.109 left in the first quarter. Count it. Jokic has got his second basket.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Murray. Drops in the tray. Avdia's got 7 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Murray. Still without a basket. Now here's Jokic. Hits it from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Holiday finds Clingan. Back to Holiday. Clingan, the screen for Holiday. Outside, Avdia. On the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers lead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
The wingman at Sharp and Feibel. Avdia out there with Donovan Clingan. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside Holiday fires away from outside. Jokic grabs the miss. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Knocks it loose. Here's Brown. Defended by Feibel. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Got that one up quick. Sharp's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Clingan the screen for Holiday. He takes it in, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Here's Jokic. Ooh, the touch from Jokic.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Sharp. Back to Clingan. Outside, Avdia. Jacks up a 3. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take Portland leading by 4. Outside Holiday. Clingan the screen for Holiday. Clingan with it. Murray on him. And it's Denver with the rebound. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Avdia against Gordon. Wide open look here for Murray. Bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 5 now.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
Here's Avdia. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now, here's Jokic. 13 points in the game. Jokic hatches his way to finish inside.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
Here's Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Here's Murray. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Holiday against Murray. Outside Holiday. Beyond the wing. And they'll turn it over. Cannot get off a shot. 24-second violation. Jokic fires from way outside. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by a bucket. From Portland. We're back in a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Strother in at the 2. Now, here's Johnson. 5 to shoot. Trying to find Valanciunas. To him. Count the basket.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint. To draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Strother.
Hey, yo, right here.
The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. No good from Valanciunas. Portland leading. You know, Jim, with the length and agility that Jeremy Grant possesses, he can be a tricky matchup.
Yeah, his shooting percentages have tailed off a bit of late, but for a former second-round pick, he's having a tremendous career.
Oh, Grant comes flying in with so much force.
Pass to Valanciunas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Robert Williams.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
And the dunk by Grant.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Valanciunas with a screen on Henderson. Brown the pass to Valanciunas. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Lillard and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. Johnson outside. Here's Strother, covered by Lillard. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Lillard. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. From deep three-point land, he can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Williams. Out to Henderson. Pass to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving the lane. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Here's Najee. He's covered by Grant. Brown outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
Yeah, that's just a lack of concentration. You have to be more careful handling the basketball.
Now, here's Lillard. 6 points for him. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Valanciunas. Denver passing it around. Brown, and the layup is good. Brown's got his first points in this one.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Lillard misses.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Johnson kicks to Valanciunas. That will count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in the... Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The wingman is Sharp and Thibault. Bringing is out there with Avdia. And it's Holiday in a point guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And Jokic gets it to go.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Clingan the screen for Holiday. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. No surprise in a competitive game.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
And you gotta love a skilled dunker like Gordon, charging in and sailing right over the defense.
Holiday goes in, and he gets the bucket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
A slam by Jokic.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Holiday against Murray. Pass to Clingan. And Gordon over to help. Abdi on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Now Gordon. Brown with it. And here's Jokic. Good! Lays it right in there.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside Holiday. The three is off.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Outside Gordon. Now Jokic. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Holiday. And the layup is off. The Nuggets leading by 6. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Defended by Thibault. Jokic. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Murray outside. Now Jokic. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Gordon trying to break loose. Cleared away by Avdia. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday knocks down the three.
A fearless shot there by Holiday. With the whole team counting on him, he is able to come through.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Murray, taken away by Holiday.
Well, they tried to punch the ball inside right there, but the window closed quickly. That's great defense.
Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up!
Oh, huge bucket from Sharp. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one.
Jokic, the response, slamming it home.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play. He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
Well, you need the three here. A quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
And let's see what they draw up.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They break the hard.
affair tonight.
Here we go.
Both of these teams love to showcase their athleticism.
And these are the games I love working, BA. I want to see some dunk contest style slams here tonight. And of course, these fans can't wait either to see these teams get after it in this one.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jackson out there with Jackson, and it's Edie in at the center position.
Yeah, be careful. Clingan kid bring down the house.
Now here's Edie from outside, off the mark. Edie against Sharp. There's the drive. Oh, he packs it down right over Jaren Jackson.
Climbing the ladder for the 360 flush. Ridiculous bounce.
He went so high for that one. Wow.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Holiday against Jackson. Fires from deep. Holiday, that one's good.
A consistent three-point shooter. You can count on Holiday.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Clingan. Shot clock at 3. From behind the arc. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the dunk by Jackson.
You're taking a little bit of a risk when you get that fancy, but Jackson, he's got the bounce to pull it off.
Off the outside. Portland moving it around. Morant against Holiday. Here's Clingan. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Clingan's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And this is about as far out as Clingan will shoot it for now. But I expect he'll work on his range over time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the inside. And here's Sharp. Launches the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the cup. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
You know that has to get the team going. Holiday's teammates love when he goes up strong.
A story of 2 halves last season for the Grizzlies, Richard. At the All-Star break, second in the West. But things went south down the stretch.
Yeah, specifically their defense took a turn for the worse. They barely made the postseason, only to get swept by the Thunder.
Here's Holiday. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Back to Clingan. Outside Holiday. Clingan with a screen. Holiday with the ball. And it's Edie picking him up. Clingan's shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
They now take the lead.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Avdia, screen on Morant. Here's the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Holiday. after Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. Pass to Avdia. There's Jackson with the 3. Edey finds Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Holiday. Back to Jackson. 2 on the clock. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Avdia, no good, misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Denny Avdia out there with Donovan Clingan. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Sharp. Driving in. Ooh, basket interference. Memphis leading by 11. Here's Morant. Morant elevates at the rim.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Now Portland with it. Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often.
Okay, knockout!
Man!
Wow!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And stolen by Jackson. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Edey. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Clingan. Edey, that's good. Edey's got his first bucket in this one.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Outside Holiday. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Longer than your average guard. Drew can more than handle himself down low.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Brian, back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report. The pull-up! And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Morant's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Avdia from outside. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Memphis leading by 19. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Edey with a screen on Thibault. Pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
Pass to Jackson. Launches it. Drills it from deep. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Three-pointer Holiday. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis. They're on an 18-5 run. From deep, Morant. And another 3 for Memphis.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Thibault. Hits a three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Jackson against Sharp. Back to Edey. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Holiday. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Edie, that's good.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Avdia, left side. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Keep it simple if I were them. Feed Holiday, let Drew eat. He's been having a fantastic night.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Caldwell Pope finds Morant. To the middle. It's stolen by Holiday. Avdia outside. 3-pointer. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Memphis ahead, leading by 17. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Checking out the group for Tuomas Isalo to start the second half. Brandon Clark out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Vince Williams. Then it's Ty Jerome. And Lillard puts up a deep 3, connects from downtown.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
And it's good for 2. Blazers trail by 16. Lillard outside. Grant outside. Shoots a fadeaway. Memphis with a rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Aldama with it, working on Williams. Aldama, the pass to Clark. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Picked by Aldama. Jerome passes to Aldama. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Wells has checked in for Williams.
First team foul.
Here's Lillard.
Grizzlies substitution.
Into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, wow. What a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop him.
It's hauled in by Henderson. Blazers trail by 16. Williams with the screen. Lillard. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here he goes. And that one's good. He's got 6.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Here's Jerome.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Picked by Aldama. Five to shoot. Grant with a steal. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. For three, here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard laces in a three.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Clark outside. And he'll draw the foul. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's out first.
It's confirmed.
Team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Looking at the Grizzlies last year, all of their top 14 players in minutes played were in their 20s.
Yeah, in some ways, it's a good thing. Bodes well for the future, but I think they could use some veteran leadership at times. It's a tough balance between youth and experience.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw. .102 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Here's Jerome. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Grizzlies lead by 10. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Grant the screen. Now here's Lillard. Guarded by Aldama. Oh, swiped away. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Williams with the screen. The three. Here's Lillard. Grizzlies with the rebound. And a nice finish on the layup. 10 points for him.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Lillard. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we end the third quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Klingon out there with Avdia. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Caldwell Pope against Sharp. To the inside. Here's Klingon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Klingon's got 4 points in the quarter.
At 7'2", Klingon is very comfortable in the
That is powerful.
Yes!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Sharp off the outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Morant, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Takes a 3. Portland with a rebound. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Memphis leading by 14. Pass to Edie. The three. And Klingon pulls it down.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside Holiday. Lets the three fly. Drops in the three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Morant pulls it down.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Jackson. Here's Morant. Fires the three. Oh, he cannot hit. Blazers trail by 11. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Holiday against Morant. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Morant looking for an opening. Jackson outside. Morant with a screen on Sharp. Jackson. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Avdia! Yes, sir, with the three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Jackson with a screen on Thibault. Caldwell Pope with a drive. Oh, he can't jam it home. Blazers trail by 8. Outside Sharp. Klingon with a screen. Count it!
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Holiday against Morant. Flushes it down with both hands.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Yes, it's good!
With ice in his veins, Holiday makes the big play.
Holiday. Shooting 1.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 5-point game. For 3. Now here's Morant. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Morant! The 3 is in!
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
It's Holiday with a drive. Outside Sharp. And so it's Memphis winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. And so off the tip, it's Memphis. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, 2 of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
And so here's Denver. Brown finds Murray. Jokic with the screen on Morant. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, here's Watson. He's guarded closely. 3-pointer. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant outside. Outside Jackson unloads. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr. Not hesitating for a second off the catch. Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is John Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
Good. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Morant outside. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Watson. In the corner, it's Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Here's Jokic. Murray outside. Floats it up for Murray. Stolen by Jackson. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. A nice shot by Brown.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Caldwell Pope with a screen for Morant. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 6.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Here's Brown. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail by 3. And it's Gordon penetrating.
Well, this is what makes Gordon so special, his relentless energy and how he uses his athleticism.
And that one's good. Morant.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here he goes. Here's Gordon. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
Edey with a screen for Morant. Jackson with the screen. And finished off by Morant.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring search for Memphis.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the small forward. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Jokic sets the screen for Brown. Jokic with the screen on Caldwell Pope. Brown the pass to Jokic. It's sent back by Edey. Here's Morant driving inside and finished off by Morant.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Memphis leading by 5. Morant with it. Now defended by Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The electric Ja Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Kevin, I think it's pretty simple with Ja Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for Ja means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
Back to Jokic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Too big, too strong. Jokic gets what he wants.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Jokic rising up.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Pass to Murray. To the middle. And Jokic throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Brown against Caldwell Pope. Jokic sets the screen for Brown. Pass to Watson. Jokic with the screen on Jackson. Watson for 3, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant outside. And stolen by Murray. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. The 3. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jack Edey picks one up.
Jokic is such an intelligent player. He'll bait guys into a foul, whether it's with the pump fake or something else.
And they double up Morant. And he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Drives to the hoop. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And it's Morant missing. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 15-4 run. Jokic kicks to Watson. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Bank shot, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Jackson against Murray. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
That is a beautiful floater from Murray. All NBA guards need to have that shot.
Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. Back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jalen Wells. Brandon Clark is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ty Jerome. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Ball stolen. Here's Najee. Covered by Wells. Kicks it out to Johnson. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Brown wide open, he fires. Here's Valanciunas. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Clark. Memphis trailing here. To the left wing. Back to Jerome. 5 on the clock. Here's Aldama. Off the left rim and out.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Johnson, a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Clark. Here's Jerome. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that puts so much pressure on the defense.
Brown outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Aldama. Clark against Brown. Clark the pass to Jerome. For the lead. Drills it from outside. Jerome's got 6 here in this quarter.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Here's Valanciunas. And he banks in the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 1. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Drops in the layup for 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Brown the pass to Valanciunas. Right wing. Brown outside. And good that time.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Hardaway passes to Valanciunas. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Out to Hardaway. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. The finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Jerome against Brown. Down low. Valanciunas inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Morant surveying the D. Pass to Edey. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Edey's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Grizzlies. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
How about the ball hawking defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steals.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Jokic passes to Murray. Over Jackson. Watson for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jackson from long range drills the three-pointer.
The strong three-point shooter, Jackson Jr. responds.
Murray against Morant. Murray left side. Oh, the dunk!
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Morant with it. Watson's there. No good on the layup. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They lead by one. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Jackson outside. They get a hand on it. Rebounded by Brown. The Nuggets lead by 4. And here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Now Jokic. Shot clock at 3. And the layup is off. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Ja down the lane. Murray against Caldwell Pope. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Well, look, they needed that one. Tremendous leadership by Caldwell Pope in an important situation.
Murray against Morant. Floats one up. Yep, that's going to go in.
Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
Morant, a huge two-handed slam.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
Caldwell Pope against Murray. Strong move off the glass.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And that one is good.
And this is why Morant gets paid the big bucks, to knock down clutch shots like this.
Now Jokic. Jokic defies the inside defense.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Now Jackson. Jokic pulls it down. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Now Brown. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really...
They know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Blazers, Nuggets, hits next. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Klingon out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Holiday in at the point. It's good. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Here's Holiday. Denver getting their last shot to go. Thibault on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Jokic grabs the board.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Watson nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's a sweet dime from Jokic. He's always had good vision, and it only seems to get better every year.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Going inside, and Holiday powers it home.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
Now here's Murray. Inside, here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Holiday with the ball, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Klingon's shot is off. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Brown passes to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. And the dunk by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
I love it. When Klingon starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
Holiday against Murray. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Thibault. Holiday looking for an opening. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Just 5 on the clock. Thibault, that's good. It's a tie ball game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Murray passes to Jokic. Shoots over Klingon. And Jokic throws it down hard.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Second team foul.
Denver on D. Holiday passes to Thibault. That one drops for him. Thibault's got 5 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The drive by Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Now here's Holiday. Klingon up top. Pass to Avdia. Just 5 to shoot. With some arc, gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Murray with it. Outside Brown. From deep. Portland with a rebound. Outside Thibault. Over Jokic. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's been all about Nikola Jokic. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Denver, getting going in the second. Now here's Watson. Here's Jokic. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Clingan inside, guarded by Brown, and that one drops.
And this is where you feed the big man Clingan. He knows how to execute from this close.
Outside Watson. Pass to Jokic. Back to Watson. The Nuggets need to get one up. And it's Jokic missing.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Sharp passes to Thibault. Here's Avdia. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Murray. Here's the floater. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 points.
Drew is very good in all areas, but he's also got a few tricks up his sleeve. That was a crafty shot by Holiday that time.
Outside Watson. Jokic with a screen on Sharp. And that's a foul. Called on Donovan Clingan. That's his first foul. Here's Jokic. He's got 10. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic the screen. Beyond the arc. Portland with a rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Avdia. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Clingan with a screen. That's tipped and stolen by Jokic. To the paint. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Clingan. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Defensive foul.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch. The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Jokic has got 15 points.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Clingan.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Clingan was a big factor in his... finding that block.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Off the outside. Pass to Klingon. The teardrop. Unable to get that one. No luck on that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Denver leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court right now for Portland, Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamara in at the small forward position. Now here's Johnson. Puts up a 3. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Henderson, the pass to Williams, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Lillard against Brown. Inside, here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Now here's Lillard, still without a bucket. Outside for Grant, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Lillard outside. Grant outside. All sorts of time. That one goes. Count it. Grant's gotten his first points in this one. For Denver, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Brown. Sweet little floater.
You know, Brown has one of the softest touches in the league with the floater.
Blazers trail by 3. Here's Lillard. Takes it inside. No good on the strong take.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Oh, that's a heck of a stop.
A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
The Nuggets lead by 5. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's the Nuggets ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Brown against Lillard. Outside, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Over Lillard. Portland with a rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the dunk by Lillard.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
Lillard against Brown. That one's good for 2. Brown's got 6. Blazers trail by 7. Lillard looking around. Right side, Williams. Back to Lillard. Here's the teardrop. Good. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. Brown passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Lillard against Brown. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
Hey, Lillard's not the biggest guy on the floor, but I tell you what, he plays with great passion and can do work inside.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. Brown against Lillard. Lets a floater go. And stolen by Williams. Got it off in time. And that's not going to go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets ahead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Count that one.
You know, the athleticism of Holiday and his size ensures that even inside, he's an effective scorer.
Here's Murray. And Clingan pulls it down. Blazers trail by 3. It's Sharp on the wing. Driving inside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. And the dunk by Jokic.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Holiday with the ball. He's picked up by Brown. And Holiday, here we go. And he gets that one.
Boy, there is an understated, quiet physicality to Holiday's game. I mean, he's a guy that you don't want to mess with. He's strong and tough and persistent.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside Brown. Pass to Watson. Jokic with a screen on Sharp. Clock at 6. Here's Watson. And Clingan pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Sharp passes to Holiday. To tie it up. Oh, it doesn't go. Denver in the lead. From downtown. No good. Outside Sharp. Now Avdia. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. To take the lead. Oh, it's off. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Jokic outside. Here's Murray. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the
Murray against Holiday. Now Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Oh, watch out below.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Sharp goes in, and he slams it down.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player is tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp is showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Now here's Murray. Now here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Oh, missed on the tray.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Holiday. And stolen by Brown. Gordon down low. He's covered by Holiday.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Sharp. Connects!
Yeah, fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
Murray. Oh, Murray rising up.
Cool as they come. Jamal Murray has the heart of a champion.
Holiday. Avdia outside. Clinging with a screen. Oh, the shake. Sharp. Buries it from outside.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately. Boy, it's just a fantastic effort they're getting from Drew Holiday right
now. Now here's Jokic, guarded by Klingon, and they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? You know, if you miss it at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Good on the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a four-point ball game.
Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
Now a timeout called by Portland. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Avdia fires. Oh, money!
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
At the line for two, Bruce Brown.
Oh, the first of two, no good.